Thanks for tuning in to Larger Curves today. Make sure you smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. Thanks again for tuning in. Today on Larger Curves, we'll be discussing colorism. Yes, colorism. Prejudice or discrimination against individuals with dark skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic or racial group. Colorism within the Black community has been a serious emotional and psychological battle. Discrimination based on skin color. Discrimination based on skin color, also known as colorism or shadeism, is a form of prejudice or discrimination in which people who are usually members of the same race are treated differently based on the social implications that come with the cultural meanings that are attached to skin color. And it doesn't say here, but it also includes features, people, which, getting back to our beautiful OG, the Nigerian princess here, on this beautiful picture she posted on her IG. I don't know if I have to do this, but let's get it out of the way now. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes which, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Shout out to the Fair Use Act. All right. Okay, so let's get back to all these pictures and clips that we're going to see here today on Larger Curves, where you're smashing that like button and smashing that subscribe button. So our beautiful OG, the Nigerian princess. Have you been watching Basketball Wives this season? Have you been paying attention? Where are you on everything that's happening? How do you feel about the production of the Black stereotype, the angry Black woman stereotype? How do you feel about it? I don't really agree with it. I don't really like it. I'm not really here for it. I think that it's harmful in today's age to continue to perpetuate stereotypes of that anger of a Black woman just because she's asking a question or talking. I don't feel like that should be allowed. I don't feel like that should be normalized, not one more second. Therefore, I'm doing this little video to show how colorism is distributed and displayed on the Basketball Wives. So here we have beautiful OG. She's been on there for a minute now, and she has taken issue with how the recent episodes of Basketball Wives have been edited. You can see this is just from February 24th, 2021. Today I'm reporting this on March 15th, 2021, so it hasn't quite been a month that our OG Nigerian princess has continued to take issue with how she's being portrayed on Basketball Wives. Basketball Wives. I'm going to keep going back to her beautiful picture because in last week's episode, this is March 15th, so that would have been last week, 7 days ago, because it's coming on tomorrow. She was made out to be this aggro, emotional, up and down, blame it on my childhood. I'm taking it out on everybody else, being difficult to understand, get to know, and everything. They labeled her all of this stuff like she was just guarded and no fun, and all the other girls were making comments in their confessionals saying like, where's the fun, OGO? I don't want to be around her. Negative this and dark that. And oh my gosh. And just, it was I mean, they were laying it on so thick for their paychecks. They should be ashamed of themselves. I actually feel like for them to allow themselves to be instruments in the narrative that OG is somehow the angry black woman, especially last week when her own receipts are that this robe that she has on, she made these for everybody. And you saw that in the last episode, she likes to bedazzle stuff. So it's bedazzled right there. She put OG on hers. She made one for everybody in the house. She says right here on her IG that just a few nice things I did last episode that were edited out. Weird, not sure why. Nevertheless, I made breakfast. It's the eggs for me. You're welcome. The useless one burnt the croissants. I think she might be talking about one of the sisters. I ran a fun football release workout. That was really butchered in the edited. I gave everyone in my house a gift. That part was completely edited out. I made beautiful Nigerian meal with menus and signature drinks. Nothing was shown. One of the girls rudely spit out my plantain during dinner, and then they both took to-go boxes of my food once we wrapped. Completely edited out. Now watch how they make me look like I allegedly came for her first. And that's exactly what they did. Wait for it, she says. OG is a smart one. And then we're going to see how the dinner... let me see.
Days. And tonight I get to cook Nigerian foods. As you can see, I'm super excited about that. Another fun thing that I did was I got the girls' robes so that they can have a nice little icebreaker. I decided to gift everybody with the robes that I bought. I put crystals on them. It's super dope. I got menus. I got puff puff. I have jollof. I have fried rice. I have anything and everything you can imagine. I am trying to make sure that our house is the fun house, okay? And I'm also trying to make sure that we have a lot of positive energy and none of that negative shit from the other day. I hope this goes well.
Okay. So that's just some of what was shown. And I didn't see that last episode. Did you see that? We didn't see that last episode, OG. And we're going to be taking a look at a couple of these clips. I want to remind everybody that just last season, during season 8, OG was forced to film separate from the cast following a confrontation with Lazada and another co-star. She, being OG, accused the cast of colorism for labeling her angry and aggressive. When asked by the host of the reunion, if OG was threatening, Williams, yes, the Jennifer Williams, who previously the darkest hued woman on set, who has been physically assaulted and demeaned on set numerous times without any defense or anything. Yeah, her. Yeah, she came to her defense last year. And Williams said that Lazada and the other co-stars of lighter skin have a history of being physically violent toward others. OG, on the other hand, has never gotten into any physical altercation on the show. Now, okay, Evelyns Lozada just posted 13 hours ago today, March 15th. There is only going to be 2 more episodes and no reunion. I'm feeling like this has everything to do with our girl OG's proof that they're editing her completely disgustingly, and that VH1 is complicit in pushing the narrative of the angry black woman, and that enough people are game to their game that they are gonna dodge here and not have a reunion so they don't have to answer the question about, well, why did you edit it like that if there's no colorism? Why are you labeling OG as angry and aggressive when in fact, let's just go through the history of who's really angry and aggressive, but who's never been called angry or aggressive. Oh, that was Evelyn running across the table. Oh, okay. So that was one. We'll just X off that one. Oh, let's do last season when she ran after her. She's running after somebody with their back turned.
And here comes Evelyns chasing me with some sort of a stick or something.
Chased her down.